Story now in Atlanta, Georgia. Police officers say that one officer is dead after responding to an active shooting. The shooting suspect also is dead after opening fire near the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention headquarters and Emory University. Federal employees say that bullets struck the windows of several CDC buildings. The suspected shooter was eventually found inside a CVS store located directly across the street from the CDC headquarters. The name of the suspect and the fallen officer have not yet been released.
Today is a very dark day in DeKalb County as we stand before you during the loss of one of our beloved officers. This evening there is a wife without a husband. There are 3 children, one unborn without a father.
The shooting prompted lockdowns at Emory University and the CDC building. We're continuing to getting more information in, and we'll update you as we learn more. The Trump administration says it is seeking a $1 billion settlement from UCLA. The Department of Justice accuses the university of anti-Semitism and other civil rights violations. It is the latest large university to be targeted by the Trump administration. KTVU's Crystal Bailey is following developments now from our newsroom. Crystal.
Now, UCLA is the first public university to be hit with this just after the administration cut over $500 million in its funding this week. The Justice Department's Civil Rights Division says UCLA created a hostile educational environment for Jewish and Israeli students after protests against the war in Gaza took place last year. And according to the DOJ, Jewish students say demonstrators prevented them from getting to class. Dozens of people were arrested during one clash between the protesters and counter-demonstrators. The $1 billion settlement would be the largest by far, with the administration focusing on elite institutions of higher education. And the University of California's president writing in a statement, the university is reviewing the DOJ's request, adding, quote, "As a public university, we are stewards of taxpayer resources, and a payment of this scale would completely devastate our country's greatest public university system, as well as inflict great harm on our students and all Californians." And Governor Gavin Newsom also responding tonight in support of UCLA.
One of the finest institutions of higher learning in the world, one of the great research institutions in this country, one of the reasons California is the tentpole of the U.S. economy, one of the reasons we have more scientists, engineers, more Nobel laureates than any other state in this nation. He has threatened us through extortion with a $1 billion fine unless we do his bidding. So as long as I'm governor, I will stand tall and push back against that.
And the governor's office also released a joint statement with state leaders, including Senator Scott Wiener and Attorney General Rob Bonta, saying the president is weaponizing the DOJ to punish California and crush free thinking. Now, over 10% of UCLA's revenues come from federal research grants and contracts. The Trump administration is using that funding to push for what it says are necessary reforms against schools the president considers liberal and anti-Semitic. Now, the administration has already struck deals with Brown University for $50 million and Columbia University for $221 million in order for them to restore their own federal funding. Harvard is also said to be considering a $500 million settlement. Jana.
Certainly a lot going on there, and there are other universities that may have things on the line. Crystal Bailey in the newsroom tonight. Thank you.